Hi, I'm Blue Saraceno, and today we are here to demonstrate the new Ernie Ball Music Man Reflex. Some of you may recognize this body style. It's basically the same guitar as the ever popular 25th anniversary. This is the continuation of the line because we're in the 26th year. So in essence, it's the same guitar with just a different aesthetic. And I'm going to take you through it. So first of all, let me point out what we're looking at. The top is maple. And the body is the chambered body that was, I guess, was a big hit with that. So you're looking at a chambered basswood body, maple top. It's also got the mahogany tone block in the center, which has been a big thing with Ernie Ball. And for whatever reason, it just helps those guitars really stand out from the pack. I don't know why. It just sounds great. I'm going to take you through the electronics end of it, and so one of the coolest features about this guitar that has been a real standout advantage has been this little switch here, and this is the series parallel switch. And for example, most guitars, your typical guitar that you pick up is in I want to say series. Yeah. When you put it in parallel, you get a little bit more of that kind of spankier, almost that single coil. It's really good when you're doing all the in-between sounds. You get just kick it back into series and so I'll take you through it. What we have is a volume, a tone, your series parallel switch, and a 5-position slider switch. It's pretty basic. Position 1 is the humbucker. Position 2 is the both pickups, the neck and the bridge, with the outer coils on, so you get a little more of a spankier. Position 3 is just the two pickups together. Use your neck and your bridge. You get that. Position 4 is what I believe to be the two inside coils of each pickup. And of course, position 5 would be just your neck sound. And the cool thing about having the being able to put it in parallel is this, especially when you're doing the distorted stuff. It kind of affects how your tone pot would work. For example, on your typical series setup, you roll down your tone pot and you get much more of a... But when you put it in the parallel feature, you get much more of that wah sound. So, series, here's parallel. It makes a big difference, especially when you crunch it up. Now, I should also point out that, like I did before, that it's basically a chambered body. And the great advantage of that, of having anything chambered, is that you get that kind of very cool and warm hollow sound. But rather than basically making huge chambers within the guitar, what they've decided to do is do a bunch of little chambers. I think there's like 19 or 20 offset chambers to go throughout the guitar. And the advantage of that is that it allows you to keep your low end real kind of tight. But yet you still get that nice, warm, kind of rich, round, hollowed out sound. It's really great, especially on the neck pickup tones. So that's very cool. I should also point out this body style is it's very similar to the Axis, only a slight bit larger. So you may notice that, and also what they've added is all the really nice contours. So you have the back bevel, you have the arm bevel, and that makes a huge difference, especially for me when I'm sitting in the studio for hours on end. Every little advantage kind of helps. They also have your typical Ernie Ball neck joint, which makes it pretty smooth and easy to get all the higher all the higher register stuff, which is very cool. As far as colors, it comes in obviously a nice vintage sunburst, very popular. It also comes in white, black, and I want to say gold top. Very classic kind of, but yet still retro and cool at the same time. Big advantage. Like with all the Ernie Ball product, Music Man stuff, they have the compensated nut, and that's a huge advantage, especially when you're in the studio trying to keep your tracks in tune. Having the compensated nut is a big plus. Big thumbs up. Thank you guys. It's also available in tremolo or non-tremolo, depending on what your fancy is. Today we have a tremolo version, and these are always cool because you can always go to, it's always fun. Pretty cool when you consider it's a classic style tremolo. It stays in tune really good, which is great. As far as a neck, you can get them in rosewood or maple. We have obviously today in rosewood. I like them. They're kind of fat, but I also like the cut of a maple neck, so you can't get hurt either way. I also want to point out, like everything else they do, it's made in USA, and you know, it's got that typical that Ernie Ball Music Man build quality. So it's hard to get mad at it, is what I'm saying. It works great. I'm obviously using it today, kind of through a couple different sounds. I've got a fuzz pedal on. I've got my Dirty Boy, Buzzy Boy pedal, which is a big go-to pedal for me, and I like that because, you know, the guitar kind of, when I want to go to town on it, it's good to have that. Also, I like it for kind of like the, I'm going straight into like just like a little Mojave amp. It's really good for just getting that real tight. I'm Blue Saraceno, and if you have any questions about the new Music Man Reflex, please go to music-man.com. Thank you.